Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and drinking plenty of water if you can. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so Holy Spirit, I ask that you please protect me and my viewers from any negative energy, negative comments, return to sender 10 billion times fold. Protect us from any spell work, curses, voodoo, hexes, you name it, anything of the dark. Yes, that you block it. And shine your light on all of us and keep us well protected. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Okay. Let's see the energy, what's going on here. What's going on for my viewers? What's going on for my viewers? What's the energy for my viewers today? What's the energy for my viewers, Spirit? What's the energy for my viewers? What's the energy for my viewers, please? What's the energy for my viewers? Oh, that's too many falling out. What's the energy? Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright, so we have romantic feelings. Constellation here. Passion. Could be the one. Oh my, all this came out, you guys. Okay. Good enough there, what? Okay, so romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring here. So, if you are involved to someone here, okay, or you're interested in someone here, Spirit is basically telling you, you know, to stop holding back your emotions and feelings and just express yourself. Because what's the worst that can happen? They reject you? Big deal. You know what I mean? At least you know, and it's like a closure. You know what I mean? You get closure from that and move on, okay? But don't sit there and think about all these negative things of, you know, oh, they're not good enough for me, or they'll never date me, they won't never want me, I'm not good enough for them. Don't have that mindset, because you are good enough, okay? You are good enough. You are good enough. And if you get rejected, don't take it personal, because, okay, maybe this person is going through something, and you know, it's guided, divinely guided, where it's not the time for you to have something with this person, okay? But don't hold back your feelings. Express yourself. Let them know that you're interested. Let them know that you're free if you are, or whatever your situation is, or whatever you believe in, okay? Don't hide your feelings. Because the only person that's going to suffer here and might take a loss is you, okay? So don't be afraid of rejection. You know, nothing bad is going to happen. They get over it, you get over it, okay? And it makes you a stronger person to just take over the situation and let them know, like, hey, you know, I'm interested, you know. And for some people, they find that very sexy, where you just, you know, go be independent like that and very forward and raw and just tell them what you want and what you like. It makes it so much easier on them, because you're taking a lot of the pressure off of them just by, you know, opening up this line of conversation, communication here, okay? So don't be afraid to do that. And that holds us back, and you know, I'm guilty of that too, with a lot of different things, and we all are, okay? At one point in our lives, right, where we just feel insecure, we feel a certain way, sometimes the energies are just not aligned and you feel uncomfortable. Well, then you'll know, you know what I mean? You'll know it's not the right time. But don't mistaken that the alignment with butterflies in your stomach, because they're very separate here. Sometimes we just get butterflies in our stomachs because we feel shy, uncomfortable, okay, to approach somebody that you don't really know. You know, that's a normal human behavior, okay? But I feel you're not going to be disappointed approaching this person, okay, that you're interested in, because they have romantic feelings for you just the same as you do. And I feel they're shy, or they're scared to be rejected by you, and that's why they're praying and hoping that you do go and approach them, because that'll open them to be more comfortable with you and talk with you and, break the ice. And for some of you, if this person is not available, they're not going to hurt your feelings, okay? They're not going to be cocky and sour and salty. They'll just, be like, oh no, I don't see anything negative coming out of this person at all, okay? So you can just be rest assured here. They're not going to be rude to you. They're not going to hurt your feelings. If they're not ready for a relationship, they're going to let you know, okay, that they're either involved with somebody else, or they're just going through some stuff in their life right now and they're not able to have this relationship that you deserve, or they're going to come out and just, tell you, nothing and just become friends with you. That's also a possibility, because this person can want to take things very slow, and just be friends with you for now until they heal, or they fix things in their life that they need to fix, okay? Because not everybody is healed and everybody has something going on in their life. But it doesn't mean you can't be friends with them. It doesn't mean that you can't have romantic feelings for them, okay? And that will develop eventually when they're ready, and things get aligned. So friendship you can't go wrong with, okay? So why not? Go approach them. Go say good morning. Go talk to them. Don't be so shy. Okay, they're not going to hurt you. I promise. All right, reconciliation here. So someone from someone's past here is returning, or they're trying to return. So they're trying to return to you, and they want a reconciliation with you. Okay, and I'm going to get more into detail about that in a minute. But, yeah, so someone in your past is trying to come forward. All right, and it could be, for some of you, it could be just for closure. Maybe this relationship went sour, somebody went salty, or they chose someone over you. I'm going to figure that out, okay? But I do feel strongly that this reconciliation is like this person wanting closure with you, or hoping that you'll give them a second chance, okay? But like I said, I am going to use my other cards and really dive in deeper to that energy. Now, I see passion here. So it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. So, if you decide, okay, to, explore your feelings here with this new person, or even the person that wants to have a reconciliation with you, okay, Spirit is saying, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So get that pleasure, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Take it for what it is. If it makes you feel good and you feel good doing it, why not? Okay, why not? So they're all connected here. And it also could be too that this person wants reconciliation with you because they have romantic feelings for you, and they want to share this passion with you. Okay, for some of you that's what it is. Okay, and then we have, this could be the one, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So yeah, the reconciliation here, you know who this person is. Okay, they're coming back from the dead here. Maybe you walked away from them. Maybe this communication, was shut off. Maybe you both went into two different paths here. Or maybe somebody moved away. I'm going to check it out and see what goes on. But they want to come back in. They are very passionate about you here. And they're very serious this time around. Like, they want the second chance, and they're going to show you this time around that they are serious, and they are going to put you on that pedestal, and that you are going to be their first priority and their only priority, okay? Well, their first priority, as a priority, put it that way. I can't say first priority because they might have children, okay? and nothing comes before your children, I'm sorry. So they want to put you as a priority before any other love interest, or, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay, so let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So with let your friends help you here, maybe you guys are struggling, like you're dealing with a lot of things in your life right now, and you need a hand, okay? Maybe, you're being thrown around everywhere in all different directions, and you just need help. Maybe some of you have more than one job, then you have children, and then you have, maybe you own a business, or I don't know, just whatever's going on in your life you need help with. Spirit is saying don't be shy and ask for this help. Stop acting like you're Superwoman or Spider-Woman, and, ask for the assistance that you need to take over certain things. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because, your true friends are going to be there to help you. You understand? So ask them for help. Ask them for their assistance, okay? Share that energy with your friends, that are, you're really close to and you trust. You know what I mean? Yeah, get that helping hand. So this person, okay, that is coming in to have this reconciliation with you, they are a soulmate of yours. They're a soulmate. It's saying here they're a soulmate here. It's a soulmate that's coming in for you. That's very passionate. They want to put you on a pedestal. They want to treat you, as the love of their life. Even marriage here, okay? I see that very strongly. They really want to get serious with you. Okay, let me get some more details on this reading. Here goes my cards flying away. Oh, it's been so hot here in California. Oh my goodness. And I hate using the air conditioner. I have the central air, but I don't like the cold. It gives me like cramps on my legs for some reason. I don't like it. So I had fans running all night. It was just so hot in my house. Oh my gosh. And it probably didn't help that I cooked inside the house too. Oh, man, sweating bullets. Pretty rough night with heat. Okay. Let's see here. Show me about this. More information about this. Okay, so this past person here that you know very well, and you had dealt with them for quite some time. This is not nobody new like I thought it would be. It's nobody new. It's somebody you do know very well and shared many personal things with, including your body. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely somebody you already know. Okay, it's somebody you already know here. Hold on. Some more information. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So it looks like this person that wants to come back. I feel like I see here, not just feel, I see it. This person, for some of you, they chose someone else over you. Okay, they chose someone else over you and they regret it. The reason why they chose someone else over you is because the energy between you and them, it was just so strong and personal here. They were afraid that this type of love, like this relationship you had with them, maybe for some of you, it was like a good friend of yours that you would go to. I mean, it was very personal with them. You shared passion with them, but they were mostly, they try to keep it with no strings attached here, okay? And for some of you, this was like a best friend of yours that you did sleep with, it's more than a friends with benefits, okay? This is like a person that you had passionate times with, but not only that, you had a deep friendship with them. So it was like this open relationship that both of you had, if you want to call it that, okay? But it's way more than just a friends with benefits, okay? It's a lot more than that. This is a person that did have romantic feelings for you. They were passionate about you, but they weren't ready for this relationship to happen with anyone, okay? At the time, then, well, I don't want to say with anyone, but they ended up choosing to have this relationship with someone else that didn't work out because they didn't want to ruin what you both had with each other. They were so afraid to ruin this relationship between you and them. I don't see them being a user. I don't see anything here that they used you for anything. I feel everything was a give and take. The both of you did share energy together, and it was a very passionate time when you guys were together, and it was a really deep friendship here also. You trust this person. This is the type of person that you depend on. They were always dependable. You could always depend on this person, okay? You would call them and they would always be there for you. It's like a very special connection here, okay? This person has always been with you, always, even during their relationships with other people, even, I'm seeing. This person lets you know about it. It's like you both shared information, like personal things about your love affairs or who you're dating, and this person would give you advice, or they would ask you for advice, and it was just a really beautiful relationship that both of you had here, okay? But what I'm seeing here, it's either you or them. I'm seeing on both sides, actually. I'm sorry, somebody doesn't want me to talk about this. My throat is all bothering me, and it was just fine a moment ago. I hate that. Just let me talk, damn it. Okay, so, what is it called? So this person, okay, they would tell you about their relationships, okay, I'm seeing, behind closed doors. It looks like the both of you's worked. Okay, you had jobs, you had different homes, you never lived with this person, okay? This person may have lived with their parent here, a mother, possibly a sister with issues. Or they have issues with relationships or something like that, or situationships, something like that. They are a bit of a mama's boy here to a point. It's not in a bad way. It's not like they're codependent. They're not codependent here. I do feel like they are independent. They live with their parent because they had moved out. It looks like somebody here moved out from their parents' home when they got married. Somebody got married. Somebody here got married. Not all of them, okay? And when they got married, they bought a house. They married somebody from a foreign country or a country that they come from, okay? Again, this person is very attracted to whatever cult. They thought they're very attracted. Well, they are attracted to their culture, okay? This person likes to be in relationships with people of their same culture or religion or both, okay? And I feel that you're opposite of that, but not by much. Like, say, for instance, this is an example, okay? Say like this person is like Cape Verdean or Spanish, okay? And then like you're French or Portuguese or something like that, right? It's just an example. It's the culture, okay, it might be a little different, but you might understand a lot of their because of what you are, okay, whatever you are, culture that you are. This is only for a handful of you, probably. You might understand the language that they speak, but they speak English too. They speak both, but they have a second language here. Or I'm sorry, a first language, and then English might be their second language, okay? Because they do come from this country. Anyway, there are a lot of things that you and this person don't have that much difference, really, with the upbringing and everything like that. It's not that much of a difference of upbringing, except the I feel like this person is not shy, okay? They're not shy with their body. They're very comfortable in their skin. And they're in their culture, you know, it's no big deal to show your body, okay? Like maybe in their culture, the people there, maybe they come from an island where everybody's like half naked most of the time, okay? Like in a really hot place or something. That's what I'm seeing for someone. This is not for everyone, okay? Some people are just, they're just very comfortable in their own skin. They do have some insecurities though, but the insecurities only come if it's pointed out by, like, say somebody like bullying them or, you know, making fun of them, then they kind of feel, you know, like they're less than sometimes. But other than that, I don't feel that it's a real serious problem for this person. Like they're most of the time they're pretty confident, you know. But anyway, like I'm saying, like this person is very open. They don't hide their body. It's natural to them to see women half naked. It's part of their culture for some. This is only for some. And you're the opposite of that. Maybe you were raised that you have to be fully dressed, I mean, up to the neck and down, maybe in an old-fashioned way. There are cultural differences here, but not by a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like, even the foods that they eat, maybe you eat, it might be very similar. But again, you're not their culture, but there are similarities, and it's not like really huge differences. You know what I mean? It's something you can tolerate, is what I mean to say. Oh, God. If I just said it to begin with. Sorry, you guys. All right, so, anyway, this person, it looks like some of them were married before, okay? They married the wrong person, or they chose another person to have a relationship with. Okay, regardless on what kind of relationship it was a relationship that happened here, and they did choose them over you for a relationship. They didn't choose you for a relationship because they were so scared that if things didn't work out or if the friendship ever changed, like, you were their best friend. They love you very much, and they, you are very special to them in ways that no other female or male could ever take your place. You understand? So they never chose you in a romantic way, like a permanent romantic way, like a relationship wise, for marriage or anything at the time, because they were so scared that if things fell apart, they would lose a lover plus a best friend, and they didn't want to take that chance and lose their best friend. Okay, you're very special to this person, although you might feel a certain way at the time, but I feel like you accepted it. I don't feel there's much jealousy here at all. Like, I don't feel this person ever put you in a competition with anyone. I just feel like when you were dating somebody or they were dating with somebody, they gave that space. You know what I mean? Or you gave them space, they gave you space. But for some, but for some of you, you gave them space and they got jealous when they found out you were dating someone else. Or if you talked about relationships with them, like people that you're dating, or like you talk about whoever you're dating at the time, and they would do the same thing with you. It's a mutual thing, conversation. They might have been like, got a little jealous and like ask you questions like, oh, are they better in bed than me? Do they, whatever, like ask little questions, like comparing themselves to whoever you're dating. And that is an indication, by the way, that this person, basically, wanted you to themselves. They wanted you to themselves, but they knew that would be selfish, and they would correct themselves. I see that. They would correct themselves when they felt that jealousy for you, okay? And they accepted you for who you were and what you were about. They loved you for who you are, They might really value and appreciate certain parts of your body, okay? And they really enjoyed something about you, okay? Sexually or just in an attractive way. But they love you regardless. Like, even if you didn't have that aspect of you, they would still love you because this connection is very strong, okay? This is your best friend, but then not only that, this is a soulmate of yours that you didn't even know you had. You might have felt, a pull and, a really strong tie here with this person. You might have felt that. But it just never came to mind, maybe, that they were a soulmate of yours, okay? I don't think you were awakened at the time when you thought this person might have been a soulmate, or them, okay? And it's like, I feel that this person, you're very special to this person when they were going through possibly this divorce, okay? Even before they got married, you were still their friend. They were still, socializing with you up until they moved into a home, because I'm seeing here that, this person never really let you go when they got married. They didn't have sex with you while they were married, but they were talking to you about their marriage and their troubles, because they trust you, and they really enjoy, the help that you would give them, like maybe you gave them a lot of good advice, okay? And it helped this person a lot, and it helped them overcome a lot of things, and it gave them confidence, especially going through this divorce that they went through. Because I am seeing someone here they did go through the divorce, this person, and it was really painful for this person because it was a person that was part of their culture or religion or, you know, their race, whatever, okay? It's part of that, or where they come from, okay? This person that they were married to. And the thing is, it's like the whole time that this person was even in a relationship with them, they know that this person was all over the place. They knew that this person wasn't about love or romantic feelings, but they were actually after something, and it was nothing to do with love. They didn't actually love this person, okay? What happened was the person they were really highly attracted to that was part of their culture or whatever, they came to America, it looks like here, with an agenda, okay? They came here because they were trying to make it, okay? They wanted to become legal here in America, okay? They knew that they had to be married in order to do that. But this person, what you don't know about your friend here, was that, you might not know, you might know, you might not know, was that they knew already, they know in their heart that they weren't actually being loved by this person. They thought that, you know, once they got married, within time, the love would eventually come, naturally, right? And they couldn't be any more wrong, because this person, they came here after, finances. They wanted to get ahead. They wanted to get that American dream, okay? And it wasn't with this person. What they wanted to with this person was to marry them to get papers, to be legal here, okay? This person of their own kind, of their culture. So they basically, they were a stripper, and this friend of yours knew that they were a stripper because they found stripper clothes or something in a bag, or I don't know, they found things that indicated that they were some sort of stripper, dancer, whatever. They took their clothes off for entertainment and get paid pretty good money. So they were doing that. They were also selling themselves for money. So they were having sex with other people while they were in this relationship with your friend. They might have shared this with you, or they might not have. They might have asked you for information. I mean, not information, but advice on the situation of what they saw and whatnot, because this person always confide in you for information like that. Excuse me. So, anyway, yeah, so they ended up getting married, okay? The relationship went sour. It's always been sour. And once this person here ended up getting married, they weren't even together a couple of months, and wherever this person worked, their spouse worked, the owner of this business that they had, they ended up having an affair with the owner of the business, and they ended up, he or she, whatever, they ended up getting pregnant by this business owner, you know, and ended up getting divorced with your friend here, your soulmate here. They got divorced because of all that. His heart was shattered. He was very hurt, okay? But the red flags were there, okay? And I feel like if they discussed this with you, you were letting them know the whole time on the red flags of this person, okay? But they're, you know, it's just, they do have a big heart, okay? And they knew the truth, but they didn't want to believe it. They don't want to listen to their intuition. They're like, no, you're wrong, you know. This person has to love me. You know what I mean? Like, they just wanted this marriage to work. But it didn't. Okay, unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be. So everything fell apart with this person in that relationship, and I just feel like you were there for this person to, they come and vent to you and talk about the whole relationship, the divorce, whatever. And I just feel like you've always been like their comfort, their security blanket, okay? And in times they were your security blanket too, okay? And it was just a very unique relationship here. It's very unique, very special, okay? And I know this is not going to be for everyone, but this is for someone. And it's a very, very unique, special soulmate here, okay? That you had no idea was your soulmate. And they didn't know either. They just thought that, oh, it's my best friend, it's somebody I can confide in, and whatever. But once you ended up, it looks like here, I see here that you had moved on. Either you moved away from this person and moved on. I feel like things, you were guided to move away from this person. It didn't have to be far away, but you were guided to stay away from this person, to have a break from this person, because you needed to, focus on yourself, okay? You need to focus on yourself. I feel like not only just this person, but just a lot of people in your life at the time during the soulmate thing. I just feel like a lot of people you have this energy, this healing energy, where people just like to tell you all their personal things, and they really look at you as like a counselor, somebody who understands, somebody who's very loving and understanding, and also very private. So you would never share any information. They trust that you would never share anything that they tell you. And they'd love to vent to you because you're just a good listener. You have the, really good advice, and, you're very calm and soothing to a lot of people. And, people don't realize it, but they do take advantage of that. Okay, they become like these energy vampires, and they've been draining of your energy. And I just feel like there was a lot going on in your time, okay? I feel like some of you, not all of you, but some of you had lost somebody, loved ones in your family, passed away, people that meant the world to you. Some of you lost something in your life. And you just, or, things weren't going well for you. I just feel like there's been a heartache that just nobody would understand, or I don't know, you're going through some stuff in your life and you didn't want to share that with your friend, or maybe you tried to, but your friend was just too preoccupied in their own stuff. They were self-absorbed in their own, in their own life, but they didn't, they weren't able to help you out or be there for you, maybe. And it's not out of spite, and it wasn't out of spite. It wasn't out of like not loving you. It's just something that humans do. You know what I mean? We get occupied with different things, but the love never changed. Okay, they still love you very much. But I just feel like you checked out. You checked out from everyone in your life, including your soulmate here. But you were guided to. You were guided to because it's like Spirit was telling you need to take a step back and see the situation for what it is, what's going on in your life. Let's focus on you for once and not everyone else, because people were just like, you're becoming depleted. People were just like constantly, sucking the hell out of you with the energy, and it's just like you can only take so much. And then I also see confusion here. So maybe some of you were in a bad marriage during this time. So maybe you were cheating on your spouse with this person through the whole time, okay? Because your spouse, some of you were married to a narcissist here. I'm seeing that also. Some of you had a really bad relationship with someone you might have children with or a child with. They were very narcissistic to you, verbally abusive. They would shame your body for some of you. I see a lot of shaming, gaslighting. They put you through hell and back. And hold on a second. So they put you through hell and back. I'm sorry about that. Somebody walked in. All right, so they put you through hell and back for someone here, making you feel less than, kind of like a really abusive person, whether it's verbally, emotionally. I feel like a lot of emotional abuse here. Someone, telling you you're not good enough, you're not a good parent, you're not a good person. Even shaming your body, like, telling you things to hurt you, to really physically hurt you emotionally and physically. They really wanted to fuck up your head is what they wanted to do here. This person that you were married to, they were a real narcissist. But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with you. It was them. They're so miserable within their own skin. They have no friends. They have no dignity, no morals. They weren't wise, and they weren't man enough or woman enough to deal with you, okay? They were very abusive, and this person was just not it, okay? It was like not it. They were very selfish. Somebody was married to someone very selfish here. Everything was about them. You just got so fed up, and it's like you got so fed up with this person. This person was making you ill. You could have lost a lot of weight. You could have gone through some kind of mental issues here. Some of you even had to take some medications to put up with this jerk, Like a whole lot of shit you went through with this marriage here for some of you. And this person here, this soulmate, was there for you. They accepted you. They knew that you were married. They knew that you had struggles. They understood you. They understood your situation here. And they might have, tried to help you out. Or maybe not. Maybe they wanted you, they didn't mind you in the situation that you were in because they know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The soulmate knew that you were in a bad marriage here. They didn't provoke you to leave this person because they didn't want you to start something fresh with someone else. Because then if you started new with someone else, they might lose you as a best friend and as, the relationship that you had as they were afraid that it would end things between you and them. So they didn't ever advise you to leave your person here, but they would comfort you, okay? They would comfort you. I feel they would tell you the opposite of what your spouse here would tell you. I feel like they comforted you. They would say, no, they're wrong. That's not true. You're beautiful, or you're handsome, or, you know what I mean? It's like they were fixing all their wrongdoings to help keep you going, and not giving up. Not giving up on something. Not giving up on them. Just, they want you forever. They wanted you the way things were, where you're available to them whenever. You're always available to this person, and they're always available. They're mostly always available to you. And they just wanted it to stay that way, okay? But you weren't satisfied, you weren't fulfilled, you weren't happy in this situation. You wanted to get out of this disgusting marriage here. You didn't want to be, you wanted more than what this person had to offer you at the time. Because like I said, this person was waiting for someone to come into their life from their culture, okay? They're people that speak their language, cook their food, act whatever way they act that they're used to. Like, they wanted somebody like their mother, is what I'm seeing here. Someone like their mom. That's what they wanted to marry, okay? Someone just like their mom. But, you know, but they didn't work out for them that way. They were too much about this vision in their head, this belief, this dream that they kept having in their mind. Like, in their mind, it's like they only going to be happy with somebody from their own culture, from their own race or religion, and no one else. Like, they had to be married to someone of their kind, you know what I mean? Their culture or whatever. Okay, they had to be married like that because, and I see also too, like their parent, they're trying to please their parent here, their mother. Like I said, they're kind of like a mama's boy in a way. And their mother wanted to see them before she died be married and happy with a person that is from their culture, religion, or whatever, wherever they come from the same place, okay? And they wanted to make that mom happy. So that's another reason why they wouldn't have a relationship with you. That was part of it, okay? And you were fine about it. It's like, okay, that's what you want. That's what you want. You accepted it for what it was, but that wasn't enough for you. You didn't want to be some side chick. You didn't want to be, because it started to feel like that with you. It started to feel like, this is all that it's ever going to be. Me and this person, share what we share, have some passionate times together, but then we end up with different people. And it can be, kind of a waste of time. Like, I feel like you're feeling like it's a waste of time, that you could have been putting that time and energy into something permanent. So it just didn't work out, okay? And you moved on from this. You moved on from everyone. And you didn't even notify the... That's the thing here, too. This soulmate is looking for you. And there could be more than one person looking for you here. Because I'm also seeing here that there's somebody who you were also passionate about at one point, okay? And it wasn't serious. But they were a huge liar. This is for somebody, not all of you, okay? For some of you, you were dealing with two people, okay? If you were married, it was outside of your marriage, you were dealing with two people. One, it was a soulmate, that's a best friend, and the other one was a karmic. The karmic made good money, okay? They made good money. They loved to flaunt what they had. They were a big chauvinist here. And they treat women really badly. They might have not treated you badly in the beginning because they were getting what they wanted from you, which was either sex or your time, energy, money, whatever. Even though they had money, extra bucks that they didn't have to spend, it always helped their pocket grow, right? Whatever it was here, this person lied to you really bad. And I feel like for some of you, this person, again, was from a different culture, but that didn't matter because they don't even date people from their culture. So these two people are very different. You got one that only wants people from their culture or belief system, and you got the other one who does not even attracted to their culture and wants to be a whole different other person that they're not, okay? So... And they're also very arrogant, okay, and you probably noticed that later on. But this person lied to you. I see someone here lied to you, but they're both looking for you. You got your soulmate looking for you, and you got this karmic looking for you. You just disappeared. Either you moved, or you turned off your phone, or whatever happened. But whatever happened here between these two people, you just like out of nowhere cut them off with no indication, no warning. You're just like, bitch, bye, and you just moved on. Maybe you're a Gemini, because we're good at that. I don't know. Because in an air sign, like, okay, well, whatever, bye. I'll see you when I see you. I'm out of here. I want better. And, but you were guided to do that. You were guided to do that. I feel like some of you here were just like had so many burdens on you. People just sucking the hell out of your energy, using you, wasting your time. I just feel like a lot of your time was wasted here, and you felt that. You felt a lot of time was wasted. You could have been putting that time and effort into someone who actually did love you for who you were. Because the thing is, even though this soulmate did love you, I feel like at that time, okay, they might have been a bit codependent on you for your advice all the time. And they love the fact more that you're more accepting. You accept them for who they are and what they're about. Because this person is not faithful, okay? They're not a faithful person. They will run out on their marriages, or I mean, not their marriages, but they're not a serious person right at that time. They weren't a serious person, and you knew that. And so you also felt like you could never marry this person because, oh my gosh, like, they're always, looking at other people. They always want sex from other people, or they're just like this horny person who just loves to have a lot of options, and that's good. I mean, I'm not saying it's good or bad, I mean to say it's fine, because they're telling you what they want, right? They're not hiding it. The soulmate was very truthful with you. They never lied to you. Everything they did and everything they did do, you know about. Okay, you knew when they were dating someone else or having sex with other people. They let you know that. They let you know all their personal fetishes and their personal life. Okay, they let you in. However, the other one that's karmic didn't share anything with you. This person had a whole other family you might have not known about or learned about until later on. They had a whole other family here. They had the spouse and kids and everything, and this person here didn't expose that. Once you found out about it, if you did find out about this, which I think you did because I'm seeing that you did here, later on in the relationship, after you cared about this person, when you started having like romantic feelings for this person, like strong feelings for this person, you thought that this person was another soulmate. It was a soulmate, but it was a karmic soulmate. Okay, it's someone that you were supposed to learn some lessons with, and you did, because what happened was you're putting this person as a priority instead of yourself. Okay, you didn't focus on yourself. You focused on this person. You made this person your priority, and you thought that they loved you too, and they may have said the words to you, but they didn't actually love you. What they loved was the idea of you loving them. They helped boost their ego, knowing that you're always available to them, and it's actually from the soulmate too. They love that, how available you were. It's just that the soulmate was more considerate with your feelings, more considerate than the other one. They were open. They didn't lie to you, the soulmate, but the karmic did, and they lied pretty bad. Okay, and they might have also gaslighted you. I'm seeing here, like later on when you got comfortable with them, they might have, because they wanted to keep you in a place of a distance. They wanted you in arm's length from them. They wanted you close, but not too close. You know what I mean? They didn't want you to ever find out that they were married and had a whole other family besides, they had a whole other life away from you. They didn't want you to know that, okay? But they hurt you. They hurt you really bad here. It hurt somebody here that was married, because you thought that this person was going to, give you that cup with you. You thought you were gonna, share cups here, and it didn't work that way. And they drank their cup. They drank their cup of wine, and they took yours too. The bastard or the bitch. They got drunk off of your shit too. How about it? How rude. Anyway. So, you went through some serious, I feel, once you found out the truth of this person, once you saw, when you took a step back, and you really saw the relationships for what they were. In your eyes, you stopped being oblivious here, because I felt like you just had like these glasses on, and you're just really oblivious of what was going on and the choices that you were making. And the choices that you were making had nothing to do with, loving you. It was about loving them. It was nothing to satisfy you, really, because in the end, it was like they were taking from you more than you were getting from anybody, okay? So once you started putting into yourself and made yourself as a priority and pulled all your energy back, you totally moved away from these people. You got away from them, okay? You changed your number for some of you. You blocked these people, both of them, okay? Got blocked, or both of them, even the soulmate. I feel like you might have blocked the soulmate too, because the soulmate always kept tabs on you, and you just didn't want this energy anymore of being needed only for convenience, not for permanency, and you're just like, you're like, fuck this, and you grab your shit and left. Like, I'm gone. Like, if you're not gonna treat me the way I should be treated, and you're not going to love me equally like I love you, then there's nothing here for me. I'm moving on to something better, whatever that is. So that's what happened here. And now you have two, a karmic soulmate and a regular soulmate, both looking for you. And it could have been like several years since you've heard from this person, because I feel like this person, you kind of like put them in your memory back somewhere, and you don't really think about these two people much at all, if ever, okay? And now your soulmate wants to come in and reconcile with you, okay? They're very passionate about you. They want to get back what you had. And they're going to try really hard when they do come back here. I'm seeing it now. What your soulmate, okay? They want to come back, and they want to, put you on a pedestal. They want to, share their feelings with you, because they've gone through a lot of karmics. And everything's failed with these karmics. And this was a lesson. This was a lesson for them to learn. You had to walk away from these people so that they can kind of like get their karma, these lessons that, were a bit karma here, especially for the married one who lied their ass off to you. They got really bad karma. They ended up getting divorced here. They lost a lot of money. They had to sell their house. The children actually really hate this parent here. They went against the parent because this person was actually a sex addict here. This married person was a sex addict. And they were stringing along, not just you, but a whole other fucking shitload of people, okay? They're just really karmic-y, low vibrational. I don't care how much money they make, that doesn't mean shit, because they just lost half of it or more. They also have heart problems, okay, I'm seeing. They've had a heart attack or a minor heart attack or stroke. They have some complications here. They don't look the same. It's like they stopped taking care of themselves. They ended up moving far from where they were living before. They lost their house, which they couldn't afford much longer anyway. It seemed like they were having some financial issues here. Even though they claimed to make money, it was not true. They might have been making good money, this married person. And I see something to do with like computers or programming or electrical. Something to do with computers and power plants or some shit. I don't know if it's a power plant, what the fuck it is, but it's something to do with like something like that. I'm seeing him. I'm visually seeing this. Spirit is showing me. I do see a bridge, and I see these power plants, and then this person going there with this computer and all this bullshit, trying to fix some power plant. I don't know if that's the person's job or if it's the computer part. I don't know, okay? But that's what I'm seeing. So take it how it resonates. Or they can just be into computers, or they do something with power plants. I don't know. Or they do something near a power plant. Take it how it resonates. I don't fucking know. However, this person like told you shit that wasn't even true. They could have bragged about how much money they made. They could have gaslighted you and, actually, make you feel really bad, like, oh, you don't make as much as I do. Why you even bother having a job like that? It doesn't pay your bills. And or if you're not as educated as they are, they'll tell you that. Like, they were very rude and fucked up like that, and they were nothing to look at. They weren't. I'm sorry, they just weren't nothing to look at. They had this big old ego and too much insecurity, and that's why that ego was there. And I feel, and the reason why I'm saying that they were nothing to look at is because when you took off those rose covered glasses there, when you got out of this oblivious way of yours, when you really looked at the person for who they were, you weren't attracted to them anymore. You found them very fucking ugly, okay? Because Spirit was showing you, look, this is what the person really looks like. This is who you're really dealing with. You're dealing with this karmic that's really got an ugly side to them inside, and Spirit made that ugly within them appear out into the open where you can see the ugly, okay? So they're real fucking ugly. They became real fucking ugly to you. And then it's just like, you're like, ew, like, why did I sleep with this fucking guy or girl, and you're just like, oh my god, they're so freaking gross and whatever. I'm seeing that. You're complaining, like, I can't believe I slept with him. I'm so embarrassed. Like, what was I thinking? Was I on drugs? Did they drug me or something? Like, they're so gross. But, really, once you walked away from this person, already when you were with them towards the end, this person wasn't taking care of themselves. They were just, like, going through it, okay? Their wife or whatever, or husband, they, I think it's a wife. I don't know. It's a feminine energy, okay? Once they found out about you, it didn't have to be specifically you, but it could have been, they knew something was up, that their spouse was having an affair. They found out somehow. Once they found out about all that, their life went to shit. Their spouse ended up making plans for divorce. Their spouse made their life a living hell. With the truth here that came out, the kids went, if they had children, the children went against them. Yeah, everything went to shit here, and that's their karma for doing what they did to you here. And also for their lessons, they had all this ego, and they treated you so badly, and other people too, not just you, because remember, when they said that, when the times when they would tell you they weren't available, those times when they weren't available and they said they were at work, they were actually with either their own family, but about, I want to say 80% of the time, if they weren't with you, sleeping with you, they were with another karmic mistress or booty call. They were with other people, okay, and they would lie to you and tell you that they were at work, and they weren't able to communicate with you. This person was a real lying dog here. They had fleas and everything. They were a real piece of work, and they could have been a Libra. Okay, I'm seeing a really strong Libra here. Air Libra, that this person could have been, that was married, and what a good liar they were. They were really professional liar here. They deserve an award for being such a good liar, because, But anyway, everybody found out the truth. All the mistresses or the booty calls, whatever they are, the people they were having sex with on the side besides you and the wife, they all left this person alone. They were unattracted to this person. This person started smelling bad. They weren't keeping up with their hygiene. Had a lot of health problems. They ended up they ended up moving somewhere, like probably in the woods. I'm saying woods. I don't know if they moved there. They could have. They moved away, and they kind of went into hermit mode. So they would go to work and whatever, and then they had a heart attack or a stroke. And it's like they were on their own. One of them here someone here had a son who got hit by a car riding a bicycle, but they're okay now. They healed from it. And, just a lot of shit happened here. And it was like part of it was part of their karma. They weren't even putting their children as a priority. They were putting sex before anything, and they're so addicted to sex, okay? So their karma too was they were getting really not taking care of themselves. Their dick wasn't working, or they were dry, like sandpaper, something like that. I'm sorry, but that's just what I'm seeing, okay? Not that I want to see everyone's phalanges or anything like that, but I am seeing complaints that, oh, you're too dry, or I'm not enjoying this, like, what's wrong with your penis? It's not coming up, stuff like that, because, we had a lot of shit going on. They're going through a divorce and everything. Anyway, after you walked away from both of these soulmates, shit started happening really intently, and when they were in a struggle and they had nobody, you came to mind as the only person who actually gave, two shits about them. You're the only one who actually truly loved them, and everything you did came from your heart, okay? And they realized that, and it was just too late, much too late, when they realized that you were long gone. You moved on into another relationship, or you just moved on with life in general. And they're both looking for you, okay? They both want to come in, and they both want to tell you they've changed. Now you got to remember, the one that was not nice, gaslighting you, the karmic soulmate, they also want to come back and tell you some bullshit that they're going to be this passionate person, lover. They're going to give you and treat you every, way possible that's going to make you happy and give you the world, right? In the beginning. But the only reason why they're coming back, the karmic one, is because they are sick, physically sick, besides being a mental mess, they are physically ill with heart problems and stuff like that. And they don't know how to cook, I'm saying, or they have I don't know. They want a wife, okay, to take care of them, especially now that they're ill. And now they're thinking about you and how you gave them all that love and care, and how stupid they were to treat you the way they did, because nobody ever gave their heart and soul, or at least their heart, to them. I hope you didn't give your soul, because that would be really shitty. But anyway, it's like now you have these two people looking for you, physically looking for you. They're looking at you up on Facebook, but you can have them blocked. Even this person who's really good in computers is not able to find where you are or your location, because there's no indication of where you are. Or if they do know where you are, they know you're too far, so they can't come and stalk you or anything like that, thank God, because you have no interest in either of them at this. For some of you, you don't have any interest in either of these people, okay? You have no interest at all. Most of you don't have any interest in them, okay? But some of you do have interest in the soulmate that you were best friends with. You might miss them, right? You might be thinking about them now, or recently, most recently, you've been dreaming about them, thinking about them. If you're thinking about them and it came out of nowhere, where you started having dreams about them, pay attention to that. Those are cues, because it's like this person is manifesting you back in. And being that they are your soulmate, it's easy for them to manifest a connection with you where you can see them again. Either you'll be traveling towards them, or they will be traveling towards you. Okay, so maybe you want to go pay a visit to a place where you used to live near that person. You're not going there to see this person per se, but you're going there to just go visit your hometown or some shit where the soulmate lives, okay? Or you just happen to run into them somewhere while they're on vacation. You're on vacation. they're manifesting this. They're manifesting it hard, okay? And the divine here, okay, they might. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, the divine is going to give them that chance to see you again. Especially, okay, if you want this to happen, for some of you, you want this to happen, you want to explore this soulmate again that you're really good friends with, and you want to try this relationship with them, okay? Then the divine is going to allow that. They're going to put it together to make it happen for the both of you, okay? If you want that to happen faster, then you should manifest with them, because they are manifesting you in. So if you're having dreams, it's because they are manifesting you in. If you do want this consolation with them, then go ahead and manifest them, because it'll happen even faster. All right, if the both of you are manifesting the same thing. So if you don't, then you still can be manifested and still run into them, but it's not going to be the same connection. And even if you did reconcile with this person, you are a different person. You're not going to tolerate their bullshit, okay? You're not going to tolerate being that person that's always available to them. You're done being that person, okay? So once they see that, I know for a fact that the karmic soulmate, once they see how much you've grown, how much you've changed because you love yourself more than them or anybody else, if they ever ran into you, they're going to be crawling somewhere else, because they're going to feel your energy being so strong. It's going to intimidate them, and they're just going to go away. They know they don't have a chance with you, and you will never show them that chance again anyway. But for the soulmate one, you want that if you don't want that chance with them, they're going to do all they possibly can to get you back. Like I said, they're going to do everything they can once they see you to get you back. Even if it's on social media, they're going to talk to you there and try to get you back to where you used to be. But once they find out you're not that same person anymore, then that's when they're going to have to level up their own energy and their own selves and do their own healing here and make it. And I do see a lot of them doing that. I do see them, willing to change to be that person that you want in your life if you're single and want that. Okay, they will do it. And for others of you who don't want this anymore, then you just don't want it. And you can just tell them, maybe some of you are married already or you moved on already. Because I feel like it's been a long time since you've seen this soulmate. If they're going to be very disappointed and they're going to cry a river on their pillow. I can see it already, the ones that are going to be rejected here because you did move on. They will be happy for you that you are happy, okay? They will be happy. But a part of them will feel also very sad that they have to move on away from you because you don't want this with them right now. But regardless, they are up for grabs. They are a soulmate of yours, and they are willing, most of them here, I'm saying they are willing to be the person that you need them to be. They will level up to what your expectations here, okay? So that's what I'm getting for this reading. I hope it helps somebody out that's going through something like this. Please let me know in the comments if this is you, okay? If it's not you, I don't need to know. It's okay. I don't expect it to be everybody's story. It is what it is. That's what's showing up, okay? So hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, because it helps me a lot, and it's absolutely free. You don't gotta pay a damn thing. It's free, and it helps me a lot. It helps me put out more content for you all, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who have hit that like and subscribe button. You're all a blessing to me, as you know, and I will tell you that every single day that I love you very, very much, and you're all such a blessing to me, and I really mean that. Thank you so much. Okay, so I hope you all have a wonderful day, and till then, keep safe and make sure you take care of your elderly people. Make sure they're safe too, okay? And your pets and your children. All right, you all have a wonderful day. I love you. Make good choices and be safe. Take care.